For the elevated A-frame, the focus should be on pushing your butt up into the air as high as you can. This is so that you can work on loading your arms as if you were in a handstand. Gradually work on increasing the height that you elevate your feet. The Frogger is a good move to help you work on control, as well as practice keeping your arms straight as you're pushing down into the floor. You can take this up another level by practicing the High Frogger, where you jump your butt up high into the air. The focus should be on a controlled jump so as not to lose your balance. The elevated L stand is the big brother to the elevated A-frame. Work on getting your butt directly in line with your shoulders and wrists, and once you're comfortable with it, feel free to raise one leg to increase the difficulty. Wall entries will play a big part of your practice, since having a solid entry will make or break the freestanding handstand. There are a couple of ways to practice these, but I'll first start off by walking up the wall. This will help with strength and stamina in the beginning. You can work on your kick up in the beginning by first elevating your feet, and then once you're comfortable, starting with feet on the floor. Try not to let yourself be too far away from the wall, and focus on a soft connection to the wall with your heels. The goal is to be able to eventually kick up without having to use the wall to catch you. The wall float is a good drill to teach control and bring better awareness from the toes all the way down to the core. The goal is not to pull the feet up off of the wall. Rather, you should focus on pushing hard down into the floor in order to let your feet naturally float off of the wall. Trying to pull your feet off of the wall will disrupt your balance and cause you to fall out of the handstand. Line work against the wall is important, and I suggest walking up the wall in order to get as close as you can to work on your holds. However, in the beginning, don't go so close to the wall that you end up falling over. Be careful and work at your own pace. The split leg kick up is what I like to have people focus on before bringing both legs together into the full freestanding handstand. The longer you can work on the split leg kick up and find your balance, the easier the full freestanding handstand will be to perform. The straddle handstand is a good way to work on holding the handstand for longer periods of time. You will find better balance with the straddle, and it will allow you to spend more time upside down working on stamina. Here are a few examples of how you can enter the handstand. I suggest spending the majority of your time working on the split leg kick up in the beginning, but once you have the full freestanding handstand, you can work on other entries. And here's one more entry you can play around with and use as a show-off move.